to Health and Wellness, and I'm really excited about today's recipe for 3 reasons. The first one, this is a Colombian recipe. I've modified a little bit to add some more vegetables to it, but this is something that I grew up eating. The second reason why I really like this recipe is because it's a very, very affordable way to make a very healthy meal. And the third reason is because you can make a big batch of it and you can either freeze some for later or you can eat it throughout the week without having to cook a lot of times. Depending on how you serve it, you can feel almost like you're eating a completely different meal. And that's what I'm going to show you at the end when I'm done. So we're going to get started. The ingredients are very few. This is a super simple recipe. The first thing that we have today are green lentils. This is the type of lentils that we always use on the Colombian stew. And one important thing is that I soak them overnight. They actually started sprouting, which is really cute. I love that. The reason why you need to soak lentils or nuts, beans, grains as well is because they have phytic acid, which is an anti-nutrient that it's impossible to digest, and that's why people sometimes feel bloated or heavy when they eat beans, but also it inhibits the absorption of some minerals and vitamins. So that's why it's really important to soak your lentils. For the vegetables, we have green beans that I've chopped up small, not tiny, but small. Carrots, almost or around the same size as the green beans. And some celery. And that's the only thing that I'm going to show you how to chop today because I have a really easy technique. You just grab the celery heart. You don't need to tear apart each stem. And grabbing it all together, you chop. Everything can go into the stew. The leaves, that's why I don't need to separate anything. So that's perfect. I'm going to put this back into the bowl. I also have onions, small diced. And I have some bacon for flavor. And then the last thing, I have kombu seaweed. Now we're ready and let's go to the kitchen to make this lentil stew. Have some bacon for flavor. If you're vegetarian or vegan, you can completely skip it and it's still going to be very yummy. What you can do is add 1 to 2 tablespoons of tamari and a tablespoon of paprika, and that's going to give a little bit of that smoky flavor that bacon usually gives. Remember how I told you lentils and grains and legumes are hard to digest? If you cook them with kombu, this helps a lot to make them a lot more digestible, plus you're getting all the minerals in the seaweed that are really, really good for you. Using a pressure cooker, and I'm going to cook the lentils for 15 minutes. But if you don't have a pressure cooker, you can perfectly use a regular pot, and what you are going to do is you're going to cook your lentils for an additional 20 to 25 minutes, depending on how soft you want. So now that we've cooked our lentils, I'm going to plate them in 3 different ways for you to see how you can have them and feel like you're eating a different meal. Juna's now here with us because she's going to tell us how much she likes them. So the first one I have already plated because it's kind of delicate. It's very simple. It's the lentil stew with a fried egg on top. That's very Colombian. And trust me, it's really good. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit of parsley in there. And while she eats that, I'm gonna plate the other 2. So now for the second one, I have a bowl and I'm gonna add some goat cheese crumbles. some sweet potatoes, you could also add some chopped garlic, and we finish with some fresh chopped parsley. For the roasted sweet potato recipe, you can go on our website and you can find it there. For the third one, we have again our lentils or lentil stew in a bowl, and we're gonna add fresh chopped tomatoes, and then 1 or 2 tablespoons of salsa. This one I bought it at the store. You don't always have the time to make everything from scratch, so it's fine, it's an organic one. Now some avocado.
This avocado.
Yeah, you can definitely eat that avocado. Oh, good that you like that avocado. And then some cilantro. So there you have your third way to serve the lentil stew, so you don't feel like you're eating the same meal. We hope you enjoy today's recipe. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.